Hey, Bruce here, the 5-Minute Handyman. I am putting together some fittings onto a valve body and I want to show you how to do that. So let's take a look at some of this hardware and we'll talk about it. I have a valve body here that's going to be used in the tub, and the way this is set up is we have our hot and our cold water coming in from the side. This goes up to the shower head, and this goes down to the spigot for filling up the tub. And what I need to do is attach these fittings onto the threads so that I can attach my PEX pipe to these 4 different areas. And so the way to do that is I need to put something on the threads so that when I screw this in, it'll fill in the small gaps in the valleys of the threads and it'll seal it. So what I like to use for that is Teflon tape. Now, Teflon tape is very cheap, it's economical, it's very, very thin, and what we have to do is we have to wrap it around these threads in order to provide a seal when we screw on our fittings. So let me show you how to do that. There's a couple of ways to apply this, and the way I like to do it is I like to have it turned around this way, and what I want to do is I want to wrap it the same direction that I'm going to tighten my fitting. And so I will get this on here, just put my finger through the center of this roll and get it started. And I'm going to just continue wrapping this around until I can barely see the peaks and valleys on the threads. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so this looks really nice because I can barely see the peaks and valleys here. And so 10 wraps around. A lot of people think that that's a little bit overkill, but I usually have very good results with putting that much tape on because it gets mushed down into the valleys of the threads, and it does a great job sealing. So what I'll do is I'm going to put that on all of these. Now, I told you I like to have it unroll from the back. If I unrolled it from the front, let me just show you why I don't do it that way. And we get our first wrap here. As I go around, it is going to get further and further away, and then I have to keep reeling this in. Okay, but if it's turned around the other way, then what will happen is I can just let it slip through my fingers as it covers up on the threads. All right, so here I'm having to keep wheeling this in, and there I get my tape on here. Put the next fitting on. All right, we'll go through and do the same thing on the last 2. Now, you could also use a material called pipe dope, which is a liquid, and you can get either Teflon filled or you can get I don't even know what's in the other type of pipe dope, but it does the same thing as this. It will fill the valleys and allow a good seal when water is applied. And so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it really doesn't matter how many times around you go with the tape. You just want to make sure that it is filling up those peaks and valleys nicely. Okay, so I have these 4 on here. Now, I could take a pipe wrench, and I mean, this is a kind of a odd shaped piece, and I could try to hold it, and it'll slip out of my hands because I need to get another wrench for tightening the nuts down. And here's a better way to do that. Let me show you this better way. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take this valve body and I'm going to attach it to a stud. Okay, and so this is going to hold it for me. It's like, this would be like putting it in a vise. I don't have a vise here on the job site, But I don't want to do too tight. I don't want to crack anything. I just want to snug this up. Now I can easily use my adjustable wrench to tighten these fittings. Okay, and as I tighten them, I'm going to want to not make them overly tight because I don't want to crack or break anything. I'm just going to snug this up and then go to the next one and go to the next one. So that this is a process that I use, and I'll take these screws out and now I can start hooking up my valve body to the rest of my system for the tub. So thanks for watching. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments of other plumbing things you'd like me to show you how to do, please leave that in the comments. Thanks for watching.